Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. In the previous episode, we made our way through Untitled, still have no idea how to pronounce it, Cathedral, and ended up fighting Craftwork, but we gained a manipulation shard in the process. And this is the third time I'm having to record this episode because it keeps corrupting. Ugh. Anyways, we'll continue along this way. At the very least, I know what I'm doing. Normally, I would say try to... I would just switch over to using single-track audio, but I have no idea whether or not I'm going to need to do some editing, because, you know, I boosted my mic audio last episode, and for those of you who don't know, I record 2 videos at a time of each series for the week, so I could get my recordings done and out of the way. Anyways, this pathway brings us back to the entrance, a good shortcut for getting us back to where we need to go. Alright, I don't have my true arrow anymore. Yeah, it especially sucks that I'm having to redo these because I got some very nice shards during the recordings. Maybe that's why they're continually failing. No, I know the reason that the recordings are failing. Something to do with the P-frames and audio data, whatever the heck that means because I don't know the full details, being recorded before the keyframes, which is what's causing the problem I've been having. And the only way to prevent that is, well, currently, is to record in single-track audio, which is not always an option for me, especially in, say, Valkyria Chronicles 4, where I need to do editing, which just sucks. Anyways, this is a pathway we saw earlier but couldn't do anything about because of the, of that block that was in the way, but with Craftwork we can move it. I'm really hoping I can get some of the shards I got previously, because the true arrow would actually be very useful. Yeah, you're upset. I don't care. I'm more upset. Not the one I wanted. Nah. Oh well, let's keep going across. Don't want to get eaten by these guys. There's still that blood red moon. Yet we see it nowhere else. Odd. Oh well. Drop down this way. We're pretty much back to where we need to be. There's this guy here who can give us a lift, or at least he could if there wasn't a block in the way.
Fancy a ride, milady?
Why? Are you offering one?
I could take you someplace most interesting. The rub, of course, is that obstacle standing squarely on our path. See?
I think I might have an idea.
Unless you have a giant hand, ideas alone won't get you far.
Hint, hint. We can move this out of the way, and then we can take a ride, but we need something else first and foremost. Well, we don't need something else. This thing right here, we couldn't get past it because it would have hurt us, but with Craftwork, we can move it out of the way. That's going to be something you're going to want to remember. And always get a beast beret for that, which I will be replacing my cowboy hat with. Not as not cowboy hat, my pirate hat. Not as impressive, but the stats speak for themselves. Whoa. I mean, nice as that is, I still would prefer True Arrow, which has range. Summon Plume Parma. Call forth the pig-like demon and set it upon foes. Plus, you know, the Petra Ray is rather expensive in terms of MP. Anyways, back up to Carriage Man. Or Chariot, I guess it would be more accurate to call this.
I'll take you to a place which might be interesting for you. Kindly remain seated during the journey.
And we couldn't actually just try and glitch our way across with jumping.
We are here.
Because there was rubble blocking the way. Anyways, head down this way. We got a bookshelf, which will give us access to a new ability of Hatchet Heal with Lethal Boots and Hell's Kneels, which we don't have. And over here we have a very useful warp room. Oop, wait, almost forgot. Up this way we've got a max HP up. And if we go along this way, we'll find a... We'll fall first and foremost, but we'll find a chest with a Kung Fu vest in it. Kung Fu vest can give us some strength and attack up, but I prefer the 7 points of defense. You know, that the Crusader armor gives us. Anyways, heading back through here. Get some 500 G from that. And we now have new enemies, Karaboos. See, Karaboos, if I can find them on the list, have an 8% chance to drop Fairy Medicine, 10% chance to drop Fairy Dust, 4% chance to drop Fairy Elixir, and a 4% chance to drop the Karaboos Familiar Shard. Let's see. Gonna need something more long range, so... Plume Parma, huh? Yeah, let's see, how expensive is that? 29. Yeah, why not? We'll try it for a bit. Anyways, we're gonna want to take the upper path first because the lower path will lead us in the same direction. Gonna want to jump across this way, first for an HP upgrade, but also because there's something else for us to grab. A chest with fairy healing items. It's pretty self-explanatory what it is. It's healing items, but only Fairy, or Karaboos, can use them. And we don't have her as a familiar shard, so we'll have to move on without. And I think I'll switch over to the flame cannon. See, heading up this way, we got a silver chest. It's just some steel and oak. No secret doorways. But we do have a bookshelf, which, yes, it does say that they're blue, but I'm going to keep calling them silver because they look more silver to me. An unpleasant game of cat and mouse with the monsters. An unpleasant game of cat and mouse with the monsters forced me to retreat, but then while stealing through the garden, I noticed that a blue treasure chest I had plundered once before had been freshened with a new item. Who on earth could have put it there? Yeah, that's basically the game telling you, hey, when you leave an area and come back, the silver chest will be restocked. And it's semi-random what they've got. See, heading down this way, we have a Simian, which has a 10% chance to drop a ring, 10% chance to drop monster blood, 3% chance to drop monster fur, and a 3% chance to drop a summon Simian shard. And then we got this lady again. Ugh. Don't like dealing with her. And that's exactly why. Ugh. We still got that one down. Fairy powder. This will take us down into the waterway, but we don't really need to go down there yet. So I'm going to hold off on that. Instead, I'm going to keep moving forward. Could really use that true arrow for some of these enemies. But I'm not going to waste your time by sitting around grinding. Okay, here we got a Boer armor and a Zagan. Ah, jeez, I really wish this list was organized better. Well, Boer armor has an 8% chance to drop an iron breastplate, an 8% chance to drop steel, 5% chance to drop ruby, and a 5% chance to drop the summoned Boer shard. The Zagan has a 8% chance to drop beast beef, 12% chance to drop monster horn, 15% chance to drop a rennet, 8% chance to drop beast milk, and a 2% chance to drop the alchemic bounty shard. Ooh, got alchemic bounty. What's that do for us? Occasionally the number of items obtained from crafting increases. Okay, something to keep in mind that we're going to want to equip before crafting. And got a monster horn. Can't get to those chests up there, so we're just going to have to keep moving on. Let's see, get potion from there. That's good. And more kataboos.
Ow! Hi, you! Ow! Hi, you!
What was that item? Nah, fairy medicine. Can't use it. To the left here is a save room, which is why I haven't been using any healing items. To the right is a pathway we kind of can't do anything about, but we're going to want to head down through it anyways. Because we're going to need to sort of interact with something that we'll need to have seen in order to talk to someone about getting past it later on. Bridge of Evil. Here we have another new enemy, a Lily, basically a demon rabbit girl. Lilies have an 8% chance to drop lily ears, 5% chance to drop a lily tail, and a 4% chance to drop the bunny morphosis shard, which basically lets you turn into a lily. Carriage morts. I'm not going to get any closer to that guy because, well, there's an enemy I really don't like just past him. A puppy. This guy is incredibly fast. Like, seriously, you need to start running ahead of time if you want to get away from him. See what I mean? He will catch up to you if you don't start running ahead of time, and it seems that his hitbox is larger than his actual size. Also, you can't slide under him when he does that charging attack. Trust me, I've tried. Okay, I hope the scream from this guy isn't too loud. And no bunny morphosis shard. Not that I was really going to use it, because apparently you need to get its rank up in order to get more abilities. But yes, this place has a train, but no, we can't get past it. Looks like the door is locked by a machine. Is something required to pass through? Yes, there is. I just did this so I wouldn't have to backtrack later. Oh, I also didn't go over what the puppy drops. 8% chance to drop Sinister Fang, 5% chance to drop Damascus, and a 5% chance to drop a Resist Strike shard. And the Carriage Mort has an 8% chance to drop Iron, 4% chance to drop Oak, and a 5% chance to drop a Firearm Expertise shard, which is pretty much useless to us. Actually, it is, because I don't use firearms. Why bother when I have much better ranged magic at my disposal? Well, not yet. this ain't gonna be the only place we find lilies. At least I don't think so. Anyways, now that we've taken care of seeing that, let's head back, heal up at the save room, save some potions, and then take the upper path that we have to take.
Ow! Why, you! Ow! Why, you!
Okay, heading through this way, we have reached the Towers of Twin Dragons. This is where we need to be, or at least where we need to be to get to another area. Okay, over here we can start encountering Wolfmen, whom can guard your attacks from the front. Oh boy. Again, really wish I had True Arrow. Anyways, Wolfman has a 12% chance to drop wool, 12% chance to drop a Sinister Pelt, 6% chance to drop a Wolf Hood, 8% chance to drop a Lichen Claw, and a 5% chance to drop the Beast Guardian Shard. Anyways, we head along this way. Counter an elevator shaft that we can't do anything with because we need to reach the elevator at the top. But down in this quiet area, we can get a capacity up for our gun. Okay, for some reason no contact damage there, not that I'm gonna complain. Okay, also they're one of our quest beasts that we need to kill, but that shouldn't be a problem. Be careful of these platforms because they will drop out from under you. Got some boar armor right here, but as long as you stay like right in front of him, he can't hit you. Which is poor planning on his part. Alright, smack this guy up. Be careful of those bugs, because they can poison you. Down in here, we have a silver chest. And an MP upgrade. Of course, there's something down here. Don't bother trying to jump to the platforms from there. You're just going to hit your head. Hair Apparent 6, but nothing else. Can't jump up there, but we can get around to that. Jump across this way and try not to fall in. Jump on top of this gear, and when it reaches its peak, jump across here for some sunglasses. Which, not that much of an upgrade. As a matter of fact, it's no upgrade. Does give you a nice look, but not nice enough to consider replacing the unicorn ring. Anyways, get on this gear again. And then jump across these gears to reach where the Wolfman is. Weird. Why is it this one guy doesn't have contact damage, but all the other enemies do? Scythe guys. Scythe mites. Have a 10% chance to drop Mithridae, 6% chance to drop a Grotesque Shell, 5% chance to drop Poison, 3% chance to drop a Vespine Stinger, and a 4% chance to drop the Summon Insect Shard. Which we just got. Now, I don't get why sometimes these bags do not open when they're on an incline. I guess it's because the game still thinks that they're falling to the ground, which sucks, because it means I can't get the items. No point in going down along these gears, but if we jump across here, we can get an HP up. Then we just gotta make our way back across. Where are all these scythe mites coming from? I don't remember dealing with this many previous two recordings. Like, seriously. Anyways, head through the doorway and we can head inside the tower, where we will encounter a Celiano, basically a palette swap of the harpy from the boat. See, Celiano, and I know I'm probably butchering these names, has a 10% chance to drop strawberries, 8% chance to drop a thunderbird plume, 5% chance to drop a G-bone steak, a 6% chance to drop monster bird hair, and a 4% chance to drop the Tepes Osseous shard. I would actually really like that, seeing as how I don't have the arrows. But no. See, silver chest gets us some hemp. And this bookshelf just gives us a reminder that we can manipulate these objects. See, nothing on the other side, so let's just manipulate this and then jump up this way. Got a bunch of poltergeists to deal with, but not an issue. Can't get up there. We would need double jump for this. Heading this way gets us a chest with a hyperventilator that I will be equipping over the unicorn ring. And another chest with a partisan spear, and we can't go any further on this. So we're going to have to go to the left.
Jeeble.
Well, well. Look at all the shards you've amassed. How does it feel to command the power of demons?
It feels like nothing. Just power. And so long as I'm in control of it, human power.
You're a fool if you think you can soak up that much of their deviltry and still call yourself human.
I'm not the fool here. And I will never give in, to you or them.
Huh. Never say never, Miriam.
I have you now, Jeeble. The Livre Logaeth belongs to me, and I shall see it returned.
How are you still even alive? I take no orders from a dead man walking!
And now you die. My next attack will not miss.
Master, you must conserve your energy for King Bale.
So I must. You are lucky, old man.
Oh, lost him.
Alfred, I won't let you use the Livre Logaeth to plunge the world into...
I must give chase while the trail is still fresh.
Like we weren't even there. Oh well, nothing else left to do but move forward. A chest over here with an ether in it, and we have a bookshelf. Teaches us Power Slash, which we don't have the weapons for. And a save room to restore ourselves, which surprisingly we don't need to. Now, I will admit I have gotten here faster than I did in my previous two recordings, so we still have some extra time. As such, let's head into the new area. Livre Ex Machina. This place is going to be important because this is actually where we're going to find the double jump. Oh boy, what's this? Thunder Elemental. Let's see if I can find it in here. Because the list ain't all that organized. Okay, Thunder Elemental. 5% chance to drop an emerald, 4% chance to drop a resist thunder shard. I really hate these guys. Mainly because of how they just move around so randomly and can go into the walls where I can't hit them. But at least it's dead now. Let's see. Bookshelf. Really? Really? We just went over this. Anyways, manipulate that. It'll move into the wall. Then we got all this. Could try moving up, but I want to see what's straight ahead. Let's see. Roll Shaw. Roll Shaw. Roll Shaw. Roll Shaw has an 8% chance to drop a lemon, 4% chance to drop a flame whip, 5% chance to drop a ruby, and a 4% chance to drop a sacred shade. Come on, come out of the wall, coward. See, you can't get up there. There is this, though, that we can push over to get to this chest with Cookie's recipe. Excellent. Alright, looks like we're going to have to go back and start manipulating these bookshelves if we want to move forward. No point in that one. I'm worried that if I end up manipulating the shelves that these things are on, that it'll end up releasing them, and I really don't want to have to deal with them. Yep, it releases them. Ooh, got a sapphire out of that one. Nice. Oh boy. Let's just jump over it so I don't accidentally release that one. And try not to fall down here. Okay, there's this. Ooh, secret bookshelf. Which I'm assuming this is another donator. Crow mask. I don't think the boosted intelligence is worth the loss on other stats, so I'm gonna pass on it. Anyways, jump up this way. Yet another chair. A whole lot of chairs to sit on, but I suppose that shouldn't be surprising considering this is a library of sorts. A very large library of sorts. With a whole lot of poltergeists in it. And a demon. Guess that shouldn't be surprising. Uh-oh. Let's see, what did he drop? Augment intelligence. Increase your intelligence. Meh. But we got a secret wall here with an HP up. Let's see, then up in here... I think I know what this is. This means to get back down into the other area, but we gotta push this down onto here. That should leave a permanent shortcut open for us. At least I hope it's permanent. Let's see, this causes it to move. And we have these guys. What are they called? Dantalion. Dantalion. Dragon, Assassin, Lily, no. There we are, Dantalion. 8% chance to drop Strange Leather, 6% chance to drop Tome Scrap, and a 4% chance to drop Familiar Dantalion. And I just looked at the timer, and we're pretty much out of time. We're like less than 30 seconds left. So I'm just going to make my way back to the save room over there so we can end this, and pray that this time the recording went fine. But anyways, if you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications when I upload, or to hit the straw polling to vote for our next Let's Play. And please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.